Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and just stick around. Also, if you need any help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching, email coaching, small group coaching, as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to discuss a great method to uncover hidden assumptions and hidden beliefs about your specific person, or about your relationship, or about the story between the two of you, or about how they see you, things that you might not be consciously aware of, and things that may actually be blocking your manifestation, or delaying it, or making it harder to materialize in the 3D that you may not even be aware of. It is a very easy method, anyone can do it, so stay tuned because this is what I'm going to discuss. So what I tend to see a lot of the time as I speak to people, as I speak to clients, as I coach people, is that a lot of people actually hold very, very established stories about them and their specific person, or their relationship, or the past story, or the current circumstances, or a combination of the above, and they may not even realize that they're living in the old story. They might think that they're saying affirmations, they're doing some inner conversations, they're doing some scripting, some imagining, but they might not even be aware that they're actually living in the old story most of the time, and this is probably one big reason why their manifestation has not come yet. So doing this method, doing this exercise will actually help you uncover all your hidden beliefs and all your hidden assumptions and all your dominant stories about your specific person, about how they see you, about how the relationship is between the two of you, and all the things that might be blocking your manifestation. So let's talk about that. So what is the exercise? I want you to take a piece of paper or a notebook if you have one and draw a line in the middle, and on the one side of the line, I want you to make a list of all the things that you like about your specific person. And on the other side of the line, I want you to make another list of all the things that you don't like about your specific person. Now take your time with both lists. It's not an exercise that needs to be completed within 5 minutes or within 10 minutes. Take your time to think about all the things that you like about your specific person, and then all the things that you dislike about your specific person, and just add them to the list as they come. Chances are that you're probably going to come up with a few things very fast for both sides of the list, so jot this down. But take your time, as I said, to think about it. Just keep thinking about all the things you like and all the things that you dislike, and just write down whatever comes up. Now, if you're one of these people who have actually been struggling to manifest their specific person, especially if you've been working on it for several weeks or several months or even longer, and it's not happening, you're not seeing movement, you're not seeing any progress, you might benefit from this exercise even more, and you may actually find that your list looks a bit unbalanced. And what do I mean by that? You may find that the good side, the side of the things that you like, actually is very short or relatively short. Maybe you have 3, 4, 5, 6 things, while the not good part, the part of the list where you are supposed to list the things that you don't like, the things that you dislike, might actually look very, very long. It might be a list of 10 things, 15 things, 20, 30 things even. And you may also find, I'm not saying this is going to be your experience, definitely, but it's something that's actually very common. You may find that you might struggle to actually come up with things for the good side of the list, for the things that you do like. Whereas all the things that you don't like about how your specific person is, how they're behaving, how they're treating you, what the old story has been, what the circumstances are, actually comes up very, very fast and very, very easily. And that you're finding it very, very easy to actually fill out that part of the page, that list, the bad list, much, much easier than the good list. Now, hopefully, you're going to find this exercise to be very eye-opening, because it's going to show you in front of your eyes what your blocks are, what your assumptions are, what your dominant stories are about your specific person and about your relationship. And if you happen to be in the category that I just mentioned, where you're struggling to fill out the good list, But on the other hand, you're having a very, very easy time filling out the bad side of the list, all the things that you dislike, all your complaints, all the things that you're upset about, all the things that you are triggered about with your specific person, then you have your answer about why your person has not manifested yet. Because your dominant story is actually aligned with what's on the bad list, with what is on the list of dislikes. It may be much more aligned with the things that you don't like than the things that you do actually like about them or about the relationship. So doing this exercise is going to show you where you stand internally about your specific person, what your dominant assumptions are, what your dominant opinions are of them, what are your dominant stories about the relationship, about the story between the two of you, about how you're being treated by them. And hopefully, like I said, it's going to be very eye-opening to help you realize what your dominant assumptions are and to hopefully motivate you to change them. Hopefully motivate you to shift into a new story, into a new reality, into what you actually want. It will hopefully motivate you to focus on what you do want versus on what you don't want, so that you can see how to make a change. Because seeing it on a list, seeing it written down in front of you, can actually be very, very revealing about where you stand internally, what your dominant stories are. And if you find that the bad list, the list of dislikes, is much longer than the list of likes, then you know that you have some work to do, you know that you have some assumptions to change, you know you have some dominant stories to change, and you know that it's time to shift into your inner world, to go within and to actually imagine better and more favorably for yourself, for your specific person, for the relationship that you want to have, and for how you want your reality to be. So with all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. I intend that doing this exercise gives you some clarity about where you stand, about where you are internally in regards to your manifestation. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.